at it.
True.
And it's good to see you again. I can't believe this is the final activity for this project, bro.
Bro, yo, we're already at the end. I swear it feels like we just got started with y'all.
Man, I know, but it's only the end for this project. We might have more in store sooner than you think. But anyway, you made your hook using your mission statement. I know it's fire. You made your superhero soundtrack to your victory vision.
Wait a minute. I see what you did there.
No doubt. You like that, huh? No doubt. But now you need to add some verses to the mix to complete your full song that contains all of your ideas. Now we want you to write 2 8-bar verses for this song. Yeah, that's right, 2.
One verse should describe how things are in the world at this moment. What's happening in the world and how it's impacting people.
Yeah, and the second verse will be about how things could be. Use your imagination to create the reality you want to see with your lyrics. Yo, I'm getting excited just thinking about what you're going to come up with, you know? Man, you have the solution to every problem you can think of.
Yeah, this is what it's all been for. We've been working to get you to this moment. The simple fact that you're here is a major accomplishment. Yo, we proud of y'all, yeah.
Yeah.
This is your opportunity to share your vision of the world through your music.
True indeed. And this is your moment of truth, so no pressure. But now, when it comes to writing song lyrics, particularly full verses, it can seem pretty challenging, but you got this. Sometimes I like to think about songs like writing an essay, except this essay has a fire beat and swagged out lyrics. I look at the hook like my thesis or my main idea.
Okay.
It's like the mission statement, right? The verses are like body paragraphs. They give you a chance to explain your mission in more detail. Now, in this session, we're gonna focus on creating those verses. Trust me, you're in good hands.
No doubt. Now, you all need to know that this is a master lyricist right here. So let's get busy. Chin, how would you approach writing these 2 verses the way you described?
It's a really great question, bro. So I would do 2 different brainstorms for this. One for each verse to get all of my ideas out of my head. Now I would use the brainstorm technique that we showed everybody in chapter 1. Then I would take 8 ideas from each brainstorm that stand out to me the most, right? I would dedicate 1 bar to each one of those ideas.
Dope.
Now that helps me easily organize songs. But you can be flexible. You don't have to do it that way. It's just a guide.
I feel you.
And I can actually show you how.
Let's get to it.
Let's do it. So Asante and I already created a brainstorm based on how things are in the world and how we want them to be. So over here on this side of how things are, you see COVID, of course. Things are closed. We're living socially distant. There's a lack of equity in the country and things are uncertain. The list goes on and on. And on the side of how things could be, of course, we want things to open back up, everybody to be healthy, right? But the focus of this was pulling out the words that we want to emphasize and focus on for this verse, right? So we looked at things being abundant, right? No COVID, equity in the country, no masks, being together again, right? Traveling, and honest politics.
You know what, Chin? This is like really dope. I feel like we have some great words. Now that we have that, I want you to kick that verse you came up with. Yo, matter of fact, I think it'd be doper if you just record it. Yo, you down?
I'm with it. Let's do it.
Go to the booth.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, this the intro. We're gonna do it right here. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, no mask, we all breathe. We all living clean, no COVID-19. We getting back together with daps, pounds, and hugs. We only showing love with no political thugs. We all live abundant, vibrant in the moment, sharing in the wealth and the equity that they owe us. We all leveled up and everybody's an owner. I'ma travel everywhere when this quarantine is over.
Fire. That was the one. Woo! Yo, that was dope. My brother, you always make it look easy. Why don't you talk to the folk and tell them how you did that, though?
Of course, no problem, man. See, look, my process was pretty simple. I took 8 ideas that stood out the most to me from the brainstorm that we did, and I dedicated 1 bar to each one of them.
Dope.
For example, I took the words and phrases no mask, COVID-19, hugs, abundant, and I built lines around each idea.
Bro, that's a fire process.
Swear.
I feel like the way you broke it down, you're helping them see the song in its individual parts. You know what I'm saying? Now that you all have those tools, we want you to put in the work to finish all the pieces of your songs and put them together. Use the music you created in the second video. Make sure your music has space for an intro, hooks, and verses. These sections of a song should be slightly different, but not too different. Let me show you what I mean.
Yeah.
Really fast, I want to talk about the different sections of a song. So for Victory, we have 3 main parts. We have the intro, the verse part with chin raps, and the actual hook where the chorus happens. Let's take a listen and take a look. So this is our intro. Right here, this will be our verse section. See how the music switched up? The piano actually dropped, right? Relatively simple because we want to keep the focus on the lyrics. We've been fighting for too damn long, but you can't crush us, we're too damn strong. I see victory in our future. This is the hook. I set off the hook by adding some strings, just to make the section feel different. Those are the 3 different sections of our song. We encourage y'all to try to build sections into your song too, so it makes it more exciting and not as predictable. All right now.
Now that we've given you the roadmap for creating the verses and the lyrics, it's time for you to do your verse brainstorms, write the verses, and put the finishing touches on it with any musical additions. Use Soundtrap to record your hook and verses and share your finished song with your teacher and your friends. Take their comments and do another round of edits to make sure your mission statement really pops. Now, we've come to the end of our time together, and we're so proud of the work that you've done with us. It's really been incredible, and you've been amazing.
Yo, we both had a lot of fun working with y'all. Now, we hope this was a valuable experience for you as well. As we wrap it up, it's a good time to reflect a little on all the work that we've done together.
Yeah.
A few questions. How does your finished song really represent you and your ideas? What have you discovered through this creative process that you didn't know about yourself before? And what other topics, events, or feelings do you want to write or sing about in the future? In your journey as an artist, what else do you want to learn? Now, when you all are finished with your songs, we love to hear what you create. Matter of fact, we have to. We already know y'all are gonna take this places we can't even imagine right now. Please share with us by tagging #SoulScienceLab or #CarnegieHall.
Listen, and no matter what, keep having fun, creating and sharing your gifts with the world. The world needs your light and your brilliance.
Peace.